Good evening. My name is Christie Moncrief. I'm in Dr. White's Speech 101 class, CRN number 12951. This is my outline, and I'd like to introduce my audience. Okay, I would like to begin with the story. My story began around Christmas last year, when my daughter told me a few days before Christmas that she wanted this certain toy in the department store. So I take off trying to find this toy in a frantic rush because it was just a few days before Christmas. And I get there, and of course when I go to where the toy was several weeks earlier, the toy was gone. So I'm running around the store just hoping to find this toy, just stuck somewhere on the wrong shelf or, you know, whatever. We've all been there before, or we've seen it on TV. Anyway, I see out the corner of my eye the toy that my little girl was wanting. So I run in a frantic hurry to try to find this toy, or try to get this toy that I see. And I get, out the other corner of my eye, I see other parents running towards the same toy, so I take off even faster trying to get to this toy before everyone else. Well, a couple of us get there almost at the same time, but I snatched it off the shelf, and everybody was mad and saying profane things, and you know how it goes. But this phenomenon is what we call de-individualization. And de-individualization is the psychological state occurring in group members that results in the loss of individuality and the tendency to do things that one would not normally do when they were by themselves. And we've all seen on TV riots and mobs, that's a common day occurrence in America these days, and all over the world for that fact. We see events, like sporting events or rock concerts and all kinds of events where people will run each other over trying to get the best seats in the house. And I have been doing research and over on this de-individualization, and I've learned a few things about this de-individualization. De-individualization has two parts. The first part is when the group sees itself as a group, and the people in the group do not think they should be held responsible for their own actions. And the second part is a shift in the influence and the norms of the group take over the person's own thoughts and standards. They don't have a mind of their own anymore. It's all about the group, what the group wants, what the group thinks. They have no say-so really of their own. And even when a group is formed and they wear unusual uniforms, this is setting up for the condition of de-individualization, just setting yourself apart by wearing these unique uniforms or different, to set yourself aside differently from everybody else. Social influence and behavior, they all have a lot to do with de-individualization. This is where the person is submerged into the group. And this, I got this, my source was the Bernstein, Penner, Clark, Stewart, Roy, 2006 edition of our psychology book. When people get to this point, they start on taking antisocial acts, and it's very difficult to stop this when this actually starts occurring. And I got this information from the Townsend 2004 psychology book. And like I stated before, I mean, you see this at rock concerts, athletic events. I mean, they will literally fight to get the best seat or see their favorite star. You know, they will sometimes even kill. I've even seen mild-mannered people on TV throwing rocks and firebombs at police during riots. In the heat of the moment, it just takes over. My advice would be just to stop and take a deep breath, and you know, and just stop and think, what am I doing? And just stop. And in these situations, the crowds are panicky, not necessarily irrational. And I hope maybe now you might have an understanding of this phenomenon. If you ever do find yourself in this predicament, I hope you will stop, take a deep breath, and think. And if you can, get out of there, get away from it. And de-individualization is when you let other people dictate how you're going to act and what you're going to do. Thank you.
Are cults caused by de-individualization?
Yes, cults would be a form of de-individualization because they want to be set aside differently from everybody else. They have their own ways of doing things. So yes, cults are a form of de-individualization. Any other questions? Yes?
Could alcohol be a cause?
I think alcohol can potentiate the effects of de-individualization. If a crowd's already in that mind frame and you add alcohol to the mixture, it just makes it worse. Any other questions? Okay, thank you.